Trey Studios proudly presents the top-rated Mopar-themed news show. This is Graveyard Carz Action News, featuring the only Springfield-based Chrysler-affiliated comedy journalist, your host, the man with a monosyllabic verb for a name, Scoop Cunningham.
Scoop Cunningham here, reporting live outside the paint booth at Graveyard Carz. Right now I'm talking with Will and Brody Scott. They have finished painting a beautiful job on a 1969 Dodge Charger. It's a 68, isn't it?
Yeah.
They just finished laying out a beautiful paint job on a 1968 Dodge Charger that gets a 392 engine. I wanted to just get a in-the-moment feeling from both of you guys. What were your thoughts as you were letting Brody, your son, do some of the first paint work he's ever done on that car?
Felt great.
Yeah. I mean, expand on that. So it felt great. That's good. What were your thoughts? What were your thoughts on that?
It was really exciting. Super cool.
Did you were you nervous when you were painting some of your first? I mean, black's a difficult color to have come out right. Did you feel good about it?
I felt good, but definitely nervous.
Yeah, he felt nervous, folks, and that's one of the things that's going to happen. I think, Will, is that fair? Did you feel nervous the first time you painted a black car?
Absolutely. Yes. Well, you're pulling it away. Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I was very nervous the first time, but after all these years, we got the hang of it. We're able to pass that on to Brody now.
Able to pass it on now, the torch, to his son Brody, which I think is very important. Listen, those cars have a lot of style lines on them, the 68, 69, and 70 Chargers, second generation Chargers. Is it fair to say that really all the hard work is done by the preppers and the painters just get all the glory for it? What are your thoughts on that right now, Will?
That's absolutely true. Prepping is the most important part of it. And the car is only going to look good if the prep is right. So I do get the glory of being the one to paint it, but I would gladly pass that over to him or Anthony.
What is your call name on social media?
#1 painter.
Yeah, so my question would be over to you. You've done all the prep work and it came out beautiful, but I don't see your name in lights right now. What's your gut feeling on this thing? Are you getting upset?
No, not at all.
I mean, you can go on, don't put your phone away.
Picture of Brody painting saying maybe retirement can happen.
I'm the interviewer, right?
Well, I don't know.
So if I'm conducting the interview, you guys should be more respectful. When you stand back now and you see that car sitting there in all of its glory, what are your feelings inside right now?
I'm happy with it, how it came out. Prep work was great, paint job was great. We're a team.
Will?
I agree.
I have a question about under the hood. That looks as good as the outside of the car. How does that happen?
Because we take the same steps on the inside of the car as we do the outside. The trunk, engine compartment, door jams, under the hood, all the jam work is done just as good as the outside of the car.
In regards to prep work, do you find prepping a car that's going to be painted black more difficult or less difficult than, say, if a car was going to get painted white?
It doesn't matter what the color is of the car, we treat them all the same. A black is the hardest to do, so we treat every car like it's a black car.
How many coats of the black paint did you put on it, and what kind of paint did you use?
DCU 9300. On the body of the car, we did 4 coats. On the jams, we did 3 coats.
Brody, any final words here that I can get from you while you're kind of in the passion of the moment?
No, this has been a fun interview, Mark. I'm glad you had this idea.
I'm not me, I'm not you,
I think you're going downhill, you're losing your audience.
Okay, Tiny, back up to you in the booth.
He's right in front of us.
Just play along, you moron. Yeah, because you know
your loose
exactly
fan
what's
belt
going
on
on.
your
You know
Dodge
exactly what's going on. We're doing an interview. I'm Scoop Cunningham. When I'm wearing this outfit.
All right, that's a cut.
Scoop's the only one that says cut. You understand that?
Brought to you by Trey Sound. Trey Sound. The sound of a generation. The sound of a number. Graveyard Carz Action News, featuring the comedy journalism of Scoop Cunningham, was brought to you by Trey Studios and Big Tony's Philly Steak Sandwiches. Big Tony's, fill up your tank with Big T's Philly Steak.